is up, y'all? Time for an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news. Dose nerds. That's all we could gather up tonight. No, unfortunately, sorry we missed last week, but things were happening. I had to take some travel real quick, family business. But we are also without the K's over here. Our friend Kat, and also, important part of this show, has had to go back to the hospital, and we are wishing her well. We cannot wait to see you again. We're probably going to go be able to visit her tomorrow, and we'll, update people on what her condition is. We are hoping for the best. This place just isn't the same without her and without Cass, but we're going to try to give you guys a great show tonight. The energy, admittedly, probably won't be there because, it is hard. I have replaced them both with this fine Hasbro Rattler from the HasLab latest thing from Hasbro. I'm very happy about this. This almost makes me feel better about them not being here. So anyway, it's just me on the show, and I'm going to try to... hey, there's Cora over there. What's up, buddy?
Huh? Oh, yeah, we're doing a show. Hi.
Oh, hey. Someone just pointed out that my mic is off. My mic was totally off.
It was on during the sound. Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
it was?
Sounded fine somehow, still going through my mic, I guess.
Okay, just keep an eye on that and make sure that I can my mic stays on. Anyway, hey, that was a whole intro. I'm going to try to go through that again. Kat is not on the show. Of course, Cass is with her. Kat had to be readmitted to the hospital. We are hoping for the quick return of our friend. We do miss her on the show. In case you didn't hear that, some of that was picked up on Cora's mic. But anyway, yes. I'm not going to open this on the show.
No, that'd be a sound nightmare.
It's like a box inside of a box inside of a box. This thing weighs 25 pounds. This is a Cobra Rattler, the latest HasLab. I am going to do an unboxing video of this. Hopefully I'll have it up before I have to go back out of town to take care of some other business. Anyway, so yeah, it has been an interesting couple of weeks for us here on the show. Thank y'all. Thank you out there, Ben, for telling me my mic was off, by the way. Cora, how's things been going for you?
I mean, things have been going. Fields of Mystery, I had an update to their game, so I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystery. Like, a lot.
I played through another campaign of Baldur's Gate 3.
You know what I need to do? I need to play Baldur's Gate 3.
I did another campaign, like, all the way through, from 1 all the way to killing the Elder Brain, and, it's the 2-year anniversary of that game. Boy, they came out strong.
I'm still in Act 2.
You're still, what? Do you, save constantly, though?
I save scum, yeah.
Okay, so you can...
Oh, yeah.
I literally got to, Act 2, and something went wrong, went all the way back to Act 1.
Yeah, I am a filthy save scummer. I do not care. I have played these kind of games for years where your choices make problems happen. And you know what? I'm not willing to have to go back and lose 2-3 hours worth of work that I've done because I told Asterion something wrong and now he's mad at me.
I think, for me, I had to go so far back, I had to, stop, take about 4 days off, and then go back to it, okay, we get to do this again, so. No,
that couldn't be me.
I did, but anyway.
There is no appeal to me in an honor mode run for me personally to do that. I'm so proud of everyone else who has done those. I couldn't be me.
Okay, explain something to me.
Yeah.
Explain an honor mode run.
Honor mode is you get one save. I'm sorry. You can't save scum. So you can save as you go, but if you die, you're dead. You have to start over.
No. No. I am full of mistakes.
Yeah. There was someone I saw back when they added, or it was at least a year ago. They were seeing how far they could get with a level 1 character.
Is it an achievement?
Or honor mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the appeal of it. Most people do it as a group. So they have better control. But someone got all the way to the end of the game with a level 1 character. I guess not level 1. I don't know.
I don't know how the hell you could do that.
They got to the end of the game and died in the final fight. in an honor mode.
Now I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, no, could not be me. Could not be me. I need to make sure that whoever I'm romancing this go round likes me, and if I say anything wrong, we gotta start the conversation over. But also, I enjoy that there's several conversations I can have with NPCs that get me out of fighting them, like the dude and the people in the town. I love that I didn't have to fight him. I'm happy he drunk himself to death.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
I felt like I didn't even know I could do that, but I kept save scumming until I had like good rolls because I didn't want to lose, and he just went. Poof. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that doesn't actually happen when you get drunk, but you know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It does for him, but yeah, that's what makes this game top tier and why you save.
Truly a masterpiece of a game. I mean, you bought a computer to play this game.
Not technically, I bought it for other reasons, but it was a main proponent in wanting to play this game, in wanting to have it as I could play this.
I actually bought like more RAM for Becky's computer so she could play it. It's like no flowers and candy. Girl, I got you some RAM. Mm-hmm.
That's romantic.
Girl, you got 64 gigs now. What you gonna do with it?
Romance the druid.
And I mean, and that might sound corny, but she honestly was like, "Oh, you got me RAM." Like it worked. It worked, y'all. Anyway, get you a nerd girl while you can.
Romance ain't dead. You just got to know what preferred gifts she wants. And sometimes it's computer parts.
Truly. Anyway, yeah, happy anniversary to Baldur's Gate 3. I do want to give a shout out to our friends over at the Five-Sided Fates. They are currently running some gaming and stuff at QuakeCon. We won't be at QuakeCon. I mean, they might. I've got to go out of town again, so I'm unfortunately out. But they're over there running some tabletop gaming. But they've also launched their second Kickstarter for Speedy RPG. It is... I don't know, are you looking at the stats for me while I give a shout out to it? Okay, so this will be an expansion to the Speedy RPG game. Cora's going to find the name of it and everything and what the current backing is of it. But what's important is I was the first backer again. So the first time we did this, my good friend Jerry let me know that it was live and I backed instantly. And she was like, were you the first backer on my campaign? And yeah, I was. So this time, Jerry held it over my head that I was not going to be able to beat her. She was going to make it live, bid, and then let me know that it was live. There was actually no way that I was going to know. There was no schedule for it. They were on the road to Gen Con when they did it. So she's like, there's no way you're going to know. Also, she teased me with like, okay, we're leaving now and we're going to stop here in this town. So if you do the math, you might be able to figure out when we start the campaign, which I took, look, like Michael Jordan, and I took that personally. So I created a bot to check the website every 5 seconds and got the HTML code for like the pledge button and just like, I had no idea this was going to work, but it worked. And I was the first backer on the campaign again. I feel like Jerry's had enough of my shit.
I mean, I expect her to come back from QuakeCon with a knife in hand.
Why? Do you know how much work I put into this? Just to
look, there may be an appreciation for the work you put into it, but if you're gone, you can't be the first one on the next one.
Also, the Fates Discord was very slanderous towards me.
Yeah, they were.
All that matters is I'm supporting friends. I did that out of the love and respect I have for them, and that I wanted to make sure that my support, not just me sitting here and saying, y'all should go bid on that Kickstarter, especially if you got the Speedy RPG game, but also that I'm willing to support with my wallet. Can we not just give me some credit here for my philanthropy, you know?
No, but we can give credit to the Fates. They are over 50% funded.
Woo-woo.
With 51 days to go. Their goal is 5,000. They've already reached about 27,000. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. 2,700.
All right. I'm going to probably make a short and put this up that, you know, not proclaiming my victory at all, but that y'all should go support our friends.
You should go support Speedy RPG. It's really, really fun. and it's really, really easy to do.
Oh yeah, if you're a creative type, this is a perfect game to play. I know my kids, when they have like friends, they play it and everything. I had to like make sure all the cards were kept safe because keep your grubby hands off of them. I wish I had gotten two, one for the kids and one for y'all. Have yours. Stay the hell away from mine. But yeah, go support our friends. I will put links. I will make this a short video, but we are all like small creators. We got to help each other out. So hoping for the best. Hope their Kickstarter is successful, and good luck, guys. We'll hopefully have them on the show at some point to talk things out, and they can hijack the show again.
Yeah, I mean, QuakeCon is this weekend, but FateCon's coming up.
I think next time they are on the show, I'm just going to sit back and just not say a word. I'm going to let them just have the show.
I mean, you don't have a choice.
Controlling them is like herding cats. I'm not even going to try anymore. It's just not worth the trouble, and the chaos is something to behold.
And see, what can happen is you can sit in the middle of them and they can bully you the whole time.
No, thank you.
You don't have a choice in this. As producer.
Go support our friends.
He's not also a producer.
The five-sided fates. Check out the links below. Of course, check out FateCon coming up September 27th and 28th at the Bob Duncan Convention Center out there in Arlington. FateCon.com. And get your tickets there. And we can't wait to,
Cass in our chat. Hello, Cass.
We miss you, buddy.
Yeah, Jason.
Until I saw that comment, and then
yeah, Jason, just sit back, let the girls have something.
I've learned my lesson. Anyway, check out the Five-Sided Fates Kickstarter, and of course, we'll probably see y'all at Fate. Well, not probably. We'll see y'all at FateCon.
You will see us at FateCon. You don't have a choice.
All right, you ready to do some news? Let's talk some news.
Let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. All right, so I was determined I get to go first.
Wait, no. How does it get determined you go first? I go first all the time.
I have more stories.
But I go first.
Anyways.
Oh, this is so bullshit.
Anyways. Thank you for joining us this evening as I get to gush about something that's very important to me. Hold on one second. And I chose this hijacking before I was actually prepared. All right. So there was a big Suikoden live this past week. Lots and lots and lots of information about the mobile game coming out. However, I also understand that not many people are as excited about that as me. We did get to see the fight system, which looks really cool. It's turn-based and all that. We get to see some of the power-up systems. We got to see some more characters. It's going to be a lot of fun. But here's where I'm going to continue my campaign for people to engage with the story of Suikoden in a way that is easy enough for them, and the best way, of course, is an anime. We've already talked about the fact that Suikoden 2 is getting an anime, but we do have a new visual, as you can see here, and we have slightly more information. I think the next live will have a more detailed description of what we're getting with the anime. But as you can see here, we have a beautiful visual set in the camp that's at the very beginning of the game. You have Ryo there reaching for the stars. He's sitting right next to his bestie, Joey. They're enjoying a little moment by the fire before all hell breaks loose. Because all hell breaks loose within like 5 seconds of the game being on. It's great. But we have a release time frame for the anime, and it will be released next year.
What's this going to be on?
We do not know, but if I had to take a guess, it's probably going to be on Crunchyroll.
Okay, as long as I might want to watch it.
I'm
for real.
I genuinely think everyone should give the first episode a shot.
Oh, wow. That's shocking that you think that everyone should get into Suikoden. Because unfortunately, your relentless and unending fountain of Suikoden does infect us from time to time. Well, there are times I'm like, I do want to see what the hype is. I want to check it out. An anime is a perfect way to get me into something. So
Exactly, and that's the thought behind this, I think. And with Suikoden 2, don't be fooled by the fact that it has 2 in front of it. It is a perfectly independent story to 1. Yes, there's a lot of overlap with characters and like mentions, but as far as like an anime is concerned, the mentions are like there was a war like 3 years ago in a different part of the world. And these characters were a part of that. But it doesn't have there's not an overarching plot from 1 to 2 that you have to worry about, if that makes sense.
it's Suikoden.
It's Suikoden.
Nothing makes sense. There are 2 things that are going to flow in this world: the Mississippi and Cora's unending knowledge of Suikoden.
Either way, it'll be out next year, probably on Crunchyroll. Everyone should give it a shot, specifically if you like fantasy anime or like it's mostly for like if you like that fantasy aspect in anime, and that's been very popular recently, like with Free Ren and things like that. This is something you should give a shot. There are fantasy races within Suikoden. There's magic, there's mystery. I mean, the runes themselves are very potent magic. The holders of the runes do not age until they pass on the rune to someone else.
Tell me something, Cora. Is Suikoden available on my Nintendo Switch?
Why, it's funny you should ask that question, Jason. It is! Suikoden 1 and 2 does have an HD remaster that is available for the Switch. Not the Switch. Might also be for Switch 2, but definitely for the original Nintendo Switch. But if you don't have that, it's also available on Xbox and PlayStation and Steam. And if you've ever been curious about this fun little franchise that I talk about, you should give it a shot. You have many places to.
I'm not even going to, like, you should have gotten some kickback for that ad just now, seriously. I refuse to believe that you didn't, but I'm doing a lot of travel here, and I kind of want to have something to play on my Switch that's going to take up a lot of time on a plane, so...
Suikoden is a great option.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that boat right now.
It's very much a classic JRPG. It came out in 96-ish, 95, 96. It's long as shit, but the story is really good. The characters are interesting. And with the updated artwork, all it's done is enhance the story.
I want to try it, but I also feel at some point you'll feel like I won.
No.
Like you will feel like I won.
Oh, yeah, I will.
There it is. See?
I will.
Uh-huh, yeah. And I don't know if I want to give you that satisfaction, so we'll see. Anyway.
I just want people
Speaking of
to
anime,
give it a
though,
shot.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, I'm really excited. The day they release a trailer, y'all are going to see an unhinged version of me you have never seen before. I'm just going to come in foaming at the mouth.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time. Anyway.
Suikoden. Jason, what do you got for us?
All right. So, look, I like a little something out there, and I'm going to tell you all, it's better than everything else that you like in this world, and that is professional wrestling. I love wrestling. It is my jam. And I know some of you out there right there, Jason, wrestling's fake. You know what? So Star Wars. Sorry, that kind of felt more mean than I wanted it to come off because I like Star Wars as well. But recently there has been a deal struck and a lot of fans are not too happy with it. So currently...
Oh, it was too loud, sorry.
Currently, you can stream Raw. WWE is like all over the place right now. We've got SmackDown is on like USA. Raw is on Netflix, but you can watch pay-per-views on Peacock right now. And Peacock is pretty cheap. It used to be they had the WWE Network, and for $10 a month, we would get the pay-per-views, which is quite the deal, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Despite anything else that they're other things that you might have to say about the company. This is a good deal. Now, we were going to only have it good for so long because, unfortunately, the rights for what they call PLEs, instead of pay-per-views, it's premium live events, which doesn't roll off the tongue as much as pay-per-view.
Whatever.
Those rights have now been purchased by Disney and ESPN. So, the current rights that are on Peacock for streaming the big budget events will expire sometime in 2026. after this point, ESPN will be taking over the rights for the big streaming PLE, I can't say, pay-per-views. Now, we found all this out due to an earnings call with Disney where they announced this, and plans are preliminary at this point, but from here on, all PLEs will be on ESPN's streaming app, which is not created yet, not announced, but we did get an idea of how much it's going to cost. And we're looking at $30 a month just for the ESPN app. Hold up, I know some of y'all out there are saying right now, hell no. But the fact of the matter is, people are going to pay because ESPN has also secured a deal with the NFL to have those rights. People will pay for sports television, and it's happening. So I don't like this as much because, we had it, everybody talks about, we had it great with the WWE app. $10 a month, we were able to watch like NXT, all the pay-per-views and everything. But that is going away. I had more details on it, but I closed out all of those pages. But, oh, there we go. It's going to be a 5-year deal. So if this doesn't work out, these pay-per-views are going to be locked in at $30 a month, which puts it at one of the more higher tier subscription services out there. I know, like, if you want to do like YouTube Premium, that's one of the most expensive. Well, that's like for like a family plan. But they are looking at possibly announcing a bundle deal like Disney Plus does with Hulu. Basically, you get Disney and you get a login for Hulu as well. I believe you can get like ESPN shows as a bundle deal, but not a lot of people are taking advantage of that. But you best believe, you put WWE and the NFL on the same app, people are going to be looking for those bundle deals. Now, granted, they may have leaked that $30 price point out there just to gauge what people were going to say about it. And currently, people ain't saying anything good about it.
No. Why would we?
So ESPN inked this deal for here's why it happened. $325 million a year just for pay-per-views, just for the things that air like once a month or whatever, including like WrestleMania and SummerSlam. I forget how much I pay for Peacock, but it's very forgettable.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe like $12, $13. Yeah, I got to watch a couple of commercials during the pay-per-views, but I'm willing to do that. What I do think this is going to do is, because, a lot of the wrestling has moved to streaming right now. AEW Dynamite weekly airs on HBO Max. Raw airs on Netflix. I think it's only a matter of time before AEW strikes some type of pay-per-view deal as well to put themselves on a streaming platform. I'm sure someone's going to pay money for it. AEW is doing pretty well. And look, I'm not tribalist. No, I'm not one of only AEW. I like wrestling. I like local wrestling. I like small-time wrestling. I like big-time wrestling. Wrestling is better than everything else you like. So, unfortunately, Peacock only paid $180 million a year for those rights. So, y'all got bought out. Disney came through and said, I got that in my sock. Let me just pull that out right now.
Disney's just recreated cable at this fucking point, man. And it's disgusting me a lot.
And that is 10 of the live events that will be streamed on the ESPN platform. But also, some of y'all out there that are more inventive will find other ways to watch this. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. You know who you are, and I ain't judging you. So,
yeah.
I like one of these is this from Mark Shapiro is the president and chief operating officer at TKO, the group company that has UFC and WWE. In many ways, this is our destiny. If you want to expand the audience, our fan base, the fervor around WWE, and grow on a real significant national scale, you can't do that as it relates to the sports world without partnering with ESPN. So, yeah. What do you think?
I think $30 for $30 monthly for a service where they're probably going to have a pay-per-view every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't get behind it.
Pay-per-views back in the day used to run about $30 to $50, but you would go in with your friends and like split that cost.
You would go in with your friends, but also I didn't have to pay monthly. I paid each. So if I didn't want to see this particular WWF pay-per-view, I didn't have to. I didn't have to spend that $30. But if I wanted to see WrestleMania as a paper, because I think those were originally pay-per-views?
Yeah, WrestleMania is a pay-per-view. They just had SummerSlam 2 nights. But
Yeah.
the thing is, WWE is making money hand over fist. They are putting ads on everything. They put Slim Jim ads on the tables that everybody breaks, that they go through. They have ads on the mat now, much like they've done with UFC for years. I know a lot of people don't like that, but honestly, they own UFC and WWE. They were going to do that.
Honestly, the ads around the arena and all that stuff is very negligible to me because it's getting destroyed. Like you said, it's on the tables, they break. Yeah, the table's going to break. I don't care. But those kind of ads inside of it don't bother me because I'm expecting it. It is the expectation that if I want to watch SummerSlam, I have to pay $30 a month.
Right.
I don't like that.
No. And like I said, this is beyond. We have not even had the app announced. This may be just a, hey, what's the reaction to this $30 a month?
Yeah, and if it goes down by minimum $15, that's a more doable number, but I'm still not happy about it.
I'm going to honestly say, though, that price point has been widely criticized, and people have been like, oh, hail to the null.
Now,
so,
here's the real question that comes along with it. If I'm paying $30 a month, can I go back and watch older pay-per-views? Like, and I'm not talking about just ones from at the start of the deal. I'm talking about, like, what if I want to go back and watch some classic ones? Are they going to be on there?
funny you should say that. That has been a criticism among a lot of wrestling fans for the current content. Apparently, some of that was supposed to be moving over to Netflix, and it has yet to be moved. So that content is like out there in limbo, even though it was promised that you're going to be able to watch all of the old shows, all the classics. Now, the good thing about the WWE app, everything was on there. They put literally everything on that app. There was hours and hours. Like, criticize the WWE all you want to. They put all of their content on their app, and it was available freely. And now that is sorely lacking right now. So I don't know if they're inking a deal to get all of the WrestleManias on the ESPN platform, but they were supposed to put it all on like Netflix, and it is not there yet. So we'll see. Hey, WWE, even casual fans are wanting that content somewhere.
Like, I would love to watch some of the pay-per-views that were there, like, in the 90s before I really got into wrestling. Because I want to see what it was like. But it's really hard to find that content. And, like, I still don't like the idea of paying $30 a month. But at least if you do that, it feels like you're getting what you pay for.
And mind you, that they're only buying the streaming rights for those live events as they happen. No past material at all. So, you know, I like that you touched on that as a casual fan, because diehard fans have been wondering, hey, where is this content? I want to watch this stuff.
Look,
you have it.
I would love to show people the SummerSlam where Nakamura just absolutely wrecked AJ Styles, because that was the funniest shit to me, and it's still really funny. I can't show anyone that clip because they took it off YouTube. Unless they put it back and I missed it, which, whatever.
They've been real good about putting content on YouTube too. But yeah, it's something that's been sorely lacking, and hopefully they address it because people want it. And y'all are making enough money to make this happen. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Pay-per-views, live pay-per-views are going to ESPN next year after 2026. And all of that content will be leaving Peacock once they do it. So set your watches and make your voices heard. That $30 a month? No. So, all right, buddy.
All right. I am going to bring it around to something a little more positive. And we're going to talk about, since I talked about an RPG earlier, I'm going to talk about another action RPG now.
Thrilling.
Yeah. It was announced during one of the most recent Switch 2 Live. I did miss that one, unfortunately, but I've since found this one, which is The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. It looks so fun and so cute. I highly recommend everyone go check out the trailer later. We have Elliot, our main adventurer, here with the red hat and the red scarf. Scarves are always a fantastic character design choice, in my opinion. And he is joined by his traveling companion named Faye. She's a little fairy. And they are setting out on an adventure through their land. I forgot to write down the names of things. Don't at me in the comments, I'm so sorry. And it looks really cute. From the trailer, it looks very much like it took some inspirations from like Legend of Zelda type games because there's like a sword charge up and the arrows and how some of the bosses work with like the real-time combat. However, there is a demo that dropped when they made this announcement.
Demos are good.
Yeah, demos are always good. I know there's a demo on the Switch too. I don't know about other places. I would highly recommend like checking like Steam and such. I'm gonna do that when I get home. But according to people that have played the game, they said it actually plays more like the classic RPG Ys. Y''S. Wise? Ys?
Waste? Wise, I guess.
I'm gonna go with Wise. We're gonna go with Wise. Why? Because it's a Y. So that's interesting. I like that the trailer gives something, but it gives something different in the playing, but it's not a negative. It's still a positive. We don't have a full release date or anything for this game yet. I think just 2026, so next year. I'm always down for a Square Enix RPG. They obviously are very good at them. The
presentation trailer that you were showing, very well done. So
yeah, clearly, like the popularity of Octopath Traveler has continued to influence RPGs, and I'm okay with that. I think it's great. They also announced Octopath Zero.
I mean, we need games like these because, like if you're on a plane for a long period of time and you just need there's nothing like a video game to make time go by. And it's like, I'm trapped here, so there's no guilt about getting anything else done.
Exactly. And having an RPG to play specifically helps with that a lot, especially if it's one you've never played before because everything is new and you want to keep going to find the new thing. And with this, it looks like exploration is going to be encouraged. There's also going to be kind of a multiplayer element to it.
Oh, cool. Multiplayer's always good.
Yeah. The little fairy, Faye, can be controlled by a secondary player. I don't know if that is like you have like save specific or just like playtime specific, but they can be controlled independently or they can be controlled by two people. And I think that's really fun. That's a really fun way to like play. I
ain't gonna be a sidekick in this game.
No, I'm way too controlling when it comes to games. I'm not good at play together games. I'm bad, but it's fine. But like if you wanted to play it with a significant other who usually just kind of watches you play video games, they can be Faye. And then they can just move the cute little fairy around. And Faye can also attack things. So she's not just there. She can do attack
throw hands.
Stuff. Yeah, she can throw hands. And one of the things in the demo is like there's like a puzzle where you have to like move across different platforms. But if you walk into like the areas, you'll get attacked. But she can fly through them with ease, so you basically just like teleport jump. And that looks really fun. Like puzzle solving is going to be fun.
I still keep picturing in my head like a fairy just like rolling up and run up, get done up.
I mean, like she has different little facial expressions in the little bubble down at the bottom, and she looked like she was ready to pop out of that bubble and just like smack someone. But yeah, that's Adventures of Elliot. It's a really quick little thing. It looks really cute.
I think I'll put a link to the trailer so you can go watch it in full since we didn't have it on the show. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. The presentation trailer looked good. It's, like we said, RPGs. Still a lot 2D platform or 2D platform. 2D RPGs are still alive. I cannot get those words out.
2D HD is I think what they're calling this.
Oh, it did look good too.
Yeah, it's 2D HD, so it's the pixel art kind of flat style, but with like the 3D environments, and they really worked hard on those environments. They are gorgeous. I love that with each new game we get that's in this style, it gets prettier and prettier. Like Aiden Chronicles was really pretty. Octopath Traveler is absolutely stunning. There was another one that was a little older that. Oh no, I've forgotten.
Everything Final Fantasy before like 6 or 7. Sorry.
Well, those are just like flat 2D.
Yeah, but still, that's my jam. So.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a different game. I cannot remember the name of it. And I will remember it once the show's over. It's fine.
So no release date yet, but what they show was minimal. I mean, it was good enough to get you hyped. It's a teaser trailer.
Yep, but there is a demo. Of course, in addition to the demo, there's also player feedback.
Oh.
So they want to hear your feedback.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I was all like, oh, teaser. No, they got a demo out. What am I thinking?
Yep, they stealth dropped the demo during the presentation.
Classic.
Yeah, of course.
I love when they do that. This is available right now.
But again, I don't know for certain if it's available in other places. I would highly recommend checking to see if it's like on Steam. If you want to give it a shot. If it's only available on the Switch 2, then you're like one of the 5 people that have one right now. Go check it out. Let them know what you think.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, I know I said wrestling was better than Star Wars, but I also love fucking Star Wars. So one of my disappointments from Star Wars was honestly, who was the director of Wonder Woman? She was supposed to be doing a Jedi Rogue Squadron movie, which never materialized, and I hated life because in Star Wars, yes, everyone loves the Jedi, but I love the ships. I love X-Wings, A-Wings, B-Wings. I love all the interesting and unique ships of Star Wars. Well, it was announced that Ryan Gosling would be starring in a Star Wars Starfighter movie directed by Sean Levy. This is supposed to come out in 2027, and it's going to take place 5 to 6 years after the events of The Rise of Skywalker. Principal photography is supposed to begin on the movie this fall, but we actually got a new announcement to the cast, and that is the Doctor, Matt Smith, will be joining the cast of Star Wars Starfighter. They have rumored that he will be playing some type of military general in the show. So no Jedi, no evil Sith or anything like that. I think a lot of people were saying like, ooh, we can't wait to see him as a Sith. No, this is a Starfighter movie. This is what I want to see. I want to see squadrons having space combat. Give me those newly designed X-Wings like Poe Dameron had. I love those. I love those ships. So yeah, Ryan Gosling, we have no word about what the tie-ins for this movie. No leaks are going to happen, and I don't expect any of them to happen. No. They're going to keep this tightly under wraps as they've always done. Disney will kill you if they find out you did anything. So
that's why Tom Holland's not a part of it.
So we've got some real star power with this movie so far, with Gosling and Matt Smith being announced. No other announcements for the cast, but with filming beginning to start here this fall, and after they get on, we're looking at 2027 for this movie. Which, damn! But finally, put this in my hands. I want this movie. I have wanted this movie. Some of the best books that they wrote out of the Star Wars universe was Rogue Squadron. It was the tale of this, like, kind of plucky squadron. They got into all these misadventures. They had their different characters in there. I did read Alphabet Squadron, which is one of the newest book series, but it didn't have that same magic as Rogue Squadron. It was kind of like Hogan's Heroes, but with spaceships. So.
By the way, the director's name you're looking for is Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins. I was honestly looking forward to that because her father was a pilot, and she told her story about that. And I was like, that was interesting. But they had that big thing where she puts on an X-Wing fighter outfit and walks up to an X-Wing, and nothing materialized out of that. And I was very upset that it just died like that. And I don't know if Wonder Woman 86 had something to do with it, but.
I'm expecting you, when this movie comes out, by the way, to just show up to the theater in a flight suit.
I'm not saying that I own an X-Wing helmet, but.
I mean, you're going to have the X-Wing helmet, but you're going to have, like, the rest of the getup, too. And you're going to fight anyone that tries to talk you out of wearing it.
No one's going to talk me out of wearing it. That's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Star Wars Starfighter, sometime summer of 2027. I am on the edge of my seat. I can't wait. Please do good. Please do good. I need this. I've wanted this for a long time. And anybody out there that's read Rogue Squadron will know this reference. Yub yub, sir.
Yub, sir.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll tell you after the show, but yeah. it has to do with an Ewok flying an X-Wing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, yeah. Yub. Star Wars Starfighter, bring it on, please. Hurry. I need it.
In your veins.
Oh, God. I need to fly it. Go ahead, buddy. What you got?
You know what I need in my veins at all times of the day? And it is weird anime bullshit. And there is no greater proponent of some anime bullshit than Clamp. Yes, I brought my Tokyo Babylon volume specifically for this story. Why? Because actually can't recommend anyone read this.
I don't think we should be talking about fetishes on the show.
There's no fetishes in Tokyo Babylon.
Right. Clamp.
It's weird.
Hey, I'm hip. I know the lingo.
Okay, so clamp used to be
Kids be clamping out there. I don't know. I have no idea. Please go ahead.
Anyways, we'll get into Clamp's history later. But Clamp is doing a little collaboration with the chocolate company Godiva.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be doing a collaboration with Godiva in October for some special chocolates. We don't have all of the details just yet. Those details will be released on September 16th, but the actual event will be in October. We know that there will be special illustrations for the chocolates, just like there's this special illustration here with characters from stories such as Cardcaptor Sakura, Chobits, Triple X Holic, and I'm gonna admit I'm a bad fan. I don't recognize the bottom one. I think they're from Triple X Holic, or they may be from Tsubasa. Tsubasa feels like a cop-out, because Tsubasa is the combination of all of them. It's a weird time. I don't know how to explain Clamp to anybody.
Nope.
All I know is that I was hoping, before I read the rest of the article, that we got weird-ass chocolates in conjunction with, like, cute little shaped chocolates. Like, you know, it's customary to give chocolates on Valentine's Day, because I didn't see when the event was coming out yet. How cute would it be to have a little themed chocolate box for your favorite person? And I'm realizing I can't explain any of the things that I thought was funny to people who have never seen Cardcaptor Sakura or read Tokyo Babylon, because it makes it sound awful, actually. So I don't know which one to explain.
I think Kat best described it in the chat, and I'd like to go ahead and say, parents, if you're suspicious that your children are clamping, please talk to them. They can injure themselves. Possibly they aren't ready for clamping. Clamping should only be done by responsible and well-educated adults.
Okay, so what y'all have to understand, like, I don't know fully how the name came about, but I do know that they used to be a doujinshi circle before they became a professional manga circle. Yeah, they did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure doujinshi, actually. They're the ones that famously made the Jotaro impreg where he laid an egg and had a child.
I feel like I need an 18+ stamp on everything that she's about to say.
Oh, hold on, no, it gets even better, because that character became, like, they separated it from the JoJo connection and then put it in one of their stories. So it's an official Clamp character now.
And you didn't want me explaining Yub Yub, sir.
I mean, I could explain the
No.
teacher-student relationship in Cardcaptor Sakura, you know, with an elementary child.
The weirdest thing is, like, I'm going to cut this later, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be, like, the most watched clip of the show, because someone's going to be like, they spoke this into existence on YouTube, and it's going to pull all those people in. Mark my words. This is how it happens with Cora clips.
What, I find the weirdest niche.
You find something, and then, like, but if you talk about it, they will come. That sounded worse in context.
Like the one with the bugs.
Yes.
People fought in the chat about the bug thing. I was so confused.
And that anyway, somebody's gonna come and be like, "Oh, they speaking my truth over here." It's gonna happen. But anyway.
All I'm saying is, like, I also don't know if this will be available outside of Japan. I really hope it is, because I want chocolates for Cardcaptor Sakura. I want chocolates for Chobits. These were some of my favorite manga/anime when I was, like, a teenager. I mean, I have my little cloud book.
Perfect to accompany clamping.
Stop! Oh my god. That is actually a kink thing?
Oh, stop!
Yeah.
Stop! Oh, wait. I did all this as a joke. I didn't...
That's a real thing! I thought you knew!
I swear I run a family-friendly fucking show, anyway. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add about that chocolate thing?
I will state that angelic layer is not Clamp. I don't remember who made it. That's not Clamp. That was also. Actually, no. Now that I've said that, hold on a second. Give me like 5 seconds.
Go right ahead. You've got it. Wait, you're actually looking up something that's not supposed to...
Yeah, no, that's not Clamp.
Do you want me to like vamp for 5 seconds or something?
No, I'm
okay,
good,
go
I'm
ahead.
good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not Clamp. I don't know who did it. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay, Jason, please take this. This went in a weird place that I didn't know it was gonna go.
Bear with me here, good people.
I can't turn into a bear though.
One of my favorite things out there is the Assassin's Creed series. I love it. The recent Assassin's Creed Shadows was a very good game, expanding on the lore. I just love those games, and I'd like to see them translated at some point to a winning property on some sort of screen outside of the game. Unfortunately, in 2009, 2009 had a mini-series, but then in, I think it was 2016, we had a movie with, 2016, we had a movie with Michael Fassbender about Assassin's Creed. It did not go well. In fact, it was terrible. I left this movie upset, pissed off. I did not want to see Assassin's Creed in any other form on anything except video games. All that being said, Netflix has now greenlit a Assassin's Creed series to debut on the streaming platform. Now, granted, we've heard this one since 2020. There were a couple things that happened in 2020 that may have like curbed this not happening, so just bear with me here. But it's now been greenlit. They are gonna move forward with production of a Netflix Netflix live action series of the popular Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, the one thing about this franchise is it tells the story of different assassins throughout history. The latest Assassin's Creed Shadows, if you hadn't played it, takes place in feudal Japan. So we have a lot of material to work with. Now, listen to me, Netflix. Let's not just tell one linear story. Let's tell several stories, all through the history, throughout time. We can even come up to the modern day era. I love anthology series, but you know, that's my thing. But you don't really need a lot to have a good Assassin's Creed series. I think if you just follow the basics of Assassin's Creed, motherfuckers jumping from building to building, very fancy, knives, and they kill somebody. And ultimately, they, Templars are bad people. We kill them, find some other people to kill along the way. And I like that it's on the Netflix platform because this does not need to be restrained in any way, shape, or form. The main thing these guys do is take a knife from their arm and plunge it into somebody's throat or heart and kill them. So let's not sugarcoat it like they kind of did with that other movie. Let's not tell too much of a story. Let's just get right into the meat and potatoes of an assassin in a certain period of time conducting their business. You don't really need and then find me a compelling story to go along with it. This should not be that hard. Am I just drinking? Am I taking crazy pills that you can't make a good Assassin's Creed thing? I'm sorry.
No, because it's very difficult somehow to make good video game movies.
So anyway, Robert Patino, who worked on Westworld and Sons of Anarchy, and David Weiner, who worked on Halo, Homecoming, and The Killing, will serve as showrunners and executive producers. They're saying, we've been fans of Assassin's Creed since its release in 2007. Every day we work on this show, we come away excited and humbled by the possibilities Assassin's Creed opens to us. Beneath the scope, the spectacle, the parkour, and the thrills is a baseline for the most essential kind of human story about people searching for purpose, struggling with the questions of identity and destiny and faith. It is about power and violence and sex and greed and vengeance. So already, I feel like y'all got it. I feel like y'all have the tenets of what this thing needs to do to be a success. I'm going to watch it. You got me already. I'm the diehard. I buy the games. I play them. So y'all are going to get me. And I'll watch it all the way through. What I say afterwards is going to be a whole other ball game, though. So do I want to shit on an Assassin's Creed series? Absolutely not. I want to come away from the Assassin's Creed series going, that was amazing. Give me more. So, don't take me for a hater or anything. I just want to be proud of you. I just want to be happy for you. I want to say you did a good job. But anyway, yeah, Netflix, a live action series. And I got some faith. Netflix has been doing very well on live action, especially converting some of the anime that we've been watching out there. We're getting season 2 of One Piece, which was really good. I enjoyed it. So I have faith that they can pull this off. Wednesday, we're just getting into season 2 of Wednesday as well. So yeah, Netflix has kind of had a lot of success lately. Go watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Not that I did, but I heard it's good. But yeah, Assassin's Creed, please be good. I'm sorry.
I have my own itinerary of what I would like from an Assassin's Creed show. Just to be transparent, I have not played these games. I got to try an eagle jump once, and I killed my friend's character immediately.
You messed up an eagle jump?
It was a hard one in like the one that was set in America.
Okay.
You had to climb to the very top of a tree and then try. And I was trying to get her character to the top of the tree, and a squirrel was there, and it startled me, and I hit a button wrong, and I eagle jumped, not where I was supposed to, and went right into a rock.
You know what would be cool? Because the Assassin's Creed series have always been kind of linked as well. You can maybe tell the story of maybe 3 or 4 assassins and link them through time as well.
I would say I would say that's a good goal for future seasons. I think, honestly, I think focus on the ones people know, like Ezio.
So you think they should go with an established character already?
I think they should go with an established character already, because I think that's what people are going to want from an Assassin's Creed show. And I believe Ezio is the first one.
Altair was the first
Altair?
one. But Ezio is probably one of the more well-known. Yeah. And also, they took the game at part 2 with Ezio and just like blew it. It was so much better than the first one. I love the first one, don't get me wrong. But I think if you're going to go ahead and do it, let's go ahead and just start from the beginning. Let's tell Altair's story.
Yeah, give that story. I don't mind starting with that one. I just only knew Ezio. But also, the other thing that Assassin's Creed has always been linked in very well is historical accuracy.
Oh, yeah.
Several people have mentioned going to Italy on a vacation and being able to find their way around because they played so much Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
And because Italy keeps all of their historical buildings and the cities pretty much stay in that same configuration.
The side-by-sides from Assassin's Creed Shadows with existing landmarks is amazing. Yeah. They do not play on the historical aspects of these games.
Yeah, and I don't expect them to go on location for some of these, because a lot of these are busy bustling actual towns. You can't shut down an entire town for that. But there's a lot of stuff you can do with set building. I think they should build replica sets. I think that will just go a long way to help with the authenticity look.
It is one of the shining points of the games, the beautiful backgrounds and
the beautiful backgrounds, the beautiful architecture, and art. Art has always been a big part of it as well. It was with a lot of the puzzles too. You had to figure out the correlation with different paintings and the meanings and stuff like that. So I want those sorts of things to still be a focus. And I do also want the stealth, the killing, all of that stuff that happens.
You need that tension. So.
You need the tension, but it's nice that it's in a beautiful dance with all of this beauty and art.
I mean, I will admit, the latest Assassin's Creed Shadows, when I reached the highest point in the map to do the eagle point, and they do that beautiful spin around shot, I took a clip of that and posted it, because I was like, I think in my mind, I love this game. Just for this view, that long pan around. Kudos to the people that work on this, and that's why I want a show to be good.
Yeah, and
you need to live up to the hype.
And I think with just those things, because all of the things we've mentioned here are quite doable, I think with today's technology, I think they'd have a banger show.
And also you have that because like you said, you don't play the game, but you love the look of the game. You can pull people in with these gorgeous sets, these beautiful scenes. So and you can make this work. Just do it. Do it good.
And all I ask, if you do start with Altair, mix in some Latin and Italian into everyone's speech. Like, just do it. Why not?
I think it would be putting Ezio in the next one would be the draw to get people out, or maybe season 2. But we'll see what they do. They may do something completely original. I just want them to do well. I want everybody to have fun.
And like part of the reason I would like them to start with Altair or Ezio, whichever one. Mia, actually, from our D&D game, go check out our last episode of our current campaign. This was one of the few video games that she's played, and it's one of her favorites. She was actually quite sad when we couldn't get one of the kids to play it, because I think she was excited to like vicariously live through them with it again. But the fact that Mia, who just truly does not play video games, this is one of the few that she's played. I think she'd give it a shot. Actually, as I'm talking, I don't actually 100% know how she would feel.
And we don't have a date for it. We've just got this as a teaser image, and that it is being worked on. So keep your eyes open for more news coming from us. All right, take us home, Cora.
All right, we're going to continue with my hyperfixations. This is just Cora's hyperfixation episode.
I mean, this is your excuse every week, so.
Every week.
Oh, never mind. This one's cool.
This one's also not just me. It's several people. If you are in the Dallas area and you need something to do this weekend, well, the Hobbytown USA in Plano, Texas has you covered with a special pop-up Gundam event happening. And that is the Gundam Base Mobile USA Tour. It is going across the country, so I would recommend going to the Bandai website to see where it will be popping up in your city so that you can get some tickets, so that you can go shopping for some special exclusive stuff and join in on some of the other events they've got going on. You do not need a ticket to attend the event. You can still go to the event regardless if you have a ticket. I want to make that clear because they've made it clear in several points on the website. But here are some of the things that are going to be happening. There is a pop-up shop, there's a model kit workshop, there's a card game demo, looks like there's going to be some other like smaller things happening. For the Dallas-Fort Worth area, specifically Plano, Texas, it's going to be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm a little mad that I found out about this on the way here. I passed this hobby town on the way to Jason's house and saw the Gundam plastered trucks outside and went, what is that? I just saw Wing Zero and like had an absolute conniption. And it turns out there's an event happening. The tickets for the Dallas show are sold out. But again, if you're not in Dallas and you would like to attend, be sure to check and see where it's going to be showing up for you. They are going to be at various hobby towns. It's a collaboration with Hobbytown USA, probably because they have an entire section dedicated to Gundam.
I mean, the Hobbytown Bandai partnership has been good for both sides. There's always somebody in there. I mean, granted, we were able to get model kits, and we're lucky enough to have those stores in the area that we can get at specialty shops, but man, Hobbytown went all in.
Yeah, Hobbytown has, at least the one here, they've redone the floor in that area to look like the inside of a cockpit. They've got a replica, like, life-size model. I say life-size, but like...
Human-size RX-78.
Yeah, human-size RX-78.
And it's not just it's not just Gundam. They have all kinds of, like, the Marvel model kits, the Pokemon ones. Yeah. They went all the way with Bandai, and I think that was a good partnership because Hobbytown was a good place to go. I mean, there's stuff in there, but the Gundam stuff, it brings them in.
I've always, like... Transparently, I've always liked going to Hobbytown. I used to go there with some people that I like some of my family because they have other hobbies like the helicopters and stuff. And I'd go in there and they had this whole section for tabletop that was just sectioned away. And I'd go in there and just like look at the books. Or they'd have like the stuff like they have at card shops now where they have like the full on like tables where you can like do like the Warhammer and stuff battles. And I don't remember what this dude was talking about. I think I not because I wasn't interested, I've just fully forgotten. I was like 16. He explained in detail a game he was playing. And that's something that can only really happen at game shops or Hobbytown. Very specifically Hobbytown because the game shops will tell you to leave them alone.
Use model Gundams responsibly. It's a boy, you'll start down a path.
But also they don't have just the model kits. They also have the clippers to cut them out of the
Nippers.
pieces. They have the little nippers. They also have the pins to do the detail work, and the glue to help glue it together, and the stuff for the decals and things like that.
I might need to visit that because I like the Bandai Super Mini Claws of the Megazords from Super Sentai.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna throw out there, you can't go there without me.
Okay.
He's gonna go there without me. It's fine. I mean, I don't need to be tempted by whatever new Gundams they're gonna have for this new show coming out.
No, I'll see if I can make some time for it. I do got to travel this weekend. I may not be able to go, so we'll see. Today is Thursday. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm gonna try.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I got to see when I'm actually. But yeah, that's cool, and it's nice that we can have an event like that here. So.
Yeah, it's just really fun. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that it's here. And if you are not able to go, that is perfectly fine. When you have chance, go check out Hobbytown USA and check out their Gundam section. You will be impressed, and you might walk away with a Gundam or two.
I can't leave that place with my kids and not pay some money. Trust me, it happens.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I have a perfect grade Death Scythe Hell that I have to build still. I'm afraid to build it. I'm terrified that it's gonna crack.
It is. I mean, I've only built maybe 2 perfect grades in my time. It is kind of a process, and it is a dedication that you gotta really be dedicated to the perfect grade. So
I built 1 perfect grade.
So that sucker in a glass case when you're done. Just
surprisingly, it's one that actually travels pretty well because it's God Gundam from G Gundam. The Burning
of course
Gundam,
it is.
or Burning Gundam, whatever. It's the gold version.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, they did a solid gold version of it, which is really fun.
The lucky draws, what they call them.
Yeah. And it came with like a little Dumwon figure too that I need to paint. Anyway,
Gonna try to draw.
That thing took me 2 weeks to build, and it stayed together, but it doesn't have giant fragile wings. That's why I haven't built that side yet.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about too, but
it's gorgeous. Anyway, Gundam. We love Gundam.
Go check out your local Hobbytown USA. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that is it for us. Wow, look, we're right up to 9.
Oh, look at us go!
I don't know how we do that. We just yammer on. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the show. Please check out supercoolnerdshow.com. We are all on all the socials: Facebook.com/SCNS Live. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Please go check us out on those platforms. Once again, best wishes to our wayward cast member, Kat. We cannot wait to get you back. We miss you. But this is taking your place until then, so. Anyway, if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me over at Instagram and Blue Sky at JasonTheX.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Blue Sky and Instagram at CoroDonoArt. That is Coro with a K.
Okay. Clips will be going up this week. I am going to review this Hasbro HasLab G.I. Joe Classified Rattler. This thing is massive. It's going to be a great review. Can't wait to take a look at it, and finally I have it. So look for that review coming on the channel, and keep it peeled for some D&D one-shots coming up, hopefully. Maybe we can get back to rolling a little bit of dice, but that is it for us. We will see y'all next week, and as we always say around here, keep on nerding.